Hey everyone, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. I'd say nice to see you, but it's more like nice to be with you. I know it would be nice to see you, that's for sure. Okay, just do a little check on the mic here. So I think we've got everything back to where we were before without the robot microphone noise, but if anybody's on and you want to let me know, that would be helpful. Bradley, good morning. Hey, Bri. Ashley, good morning. Alberto, good morning. How's everybody feeling today? Obviously, I understand that you can't respond to that question, but it's still good to ask ourselves, how are we feeling today? You know, we wake up, we have the good fortune of lifting our head off of our pillow this morning and making it to our mat. So, you know, it's never a bad idea just to check in and see how you're feeling. I mean, obviously, we'll get further into that process with the breath and then moving our bodies. But remember, I always encourage you to listen to your body, so you don't have to force your practice. It's not about doing every single pose. It's about linking every breath together as mindfully as you can in complete breath cycles, full inhales and full exhales, ideally through your nose. You know, if you got some obstruction and it's just too hard to breathe in through your nose, that's going to cause more stress, and so you can breathe as calmly as you can through your mouth. But if there's no obstructions in through your nasal passage, then lips sealed, and the air is coming in through your nose and out through your nose unless otherwise instructed. Anya, good morning. Hey, Walkie. Michelle, Greg, good morning, you guys. Carlos, good morning. And Caddy, hope you're doing well. Okay, Sue, good morning. Glad you enjoyed the detox. And Stephanie, good morning. All right, I know we've also got Simone and Paul. They are here practicing over in the private studio on the live stream. So it's nice to have them sharing the energy in the studio today. Yeah, we've got 10 o'clock, you guys. I'll give it one more minute, and then we'll get started. I always like to honor your time. I appreciate you carving out the time to drop into the space of the practice. I know it's not necessarily easy. There's something into that whole rigor and vigor of like getting yourself to the studio, having signed up for a class, seeing other people, being in that form. So I know it takes quite a bit to make it to your mat. So I'm grateful and much appreciation for all of you sharing your practice in this way right now. Hi, AL. Buenos Aires. Nice to see you. It's winter and it's 2 o'clock. Oh my gosh. Hi, John. Good morning. Fedora, good morning. All right, you guys, let's start lying down on our backs today. And come into your Shavasana and set any of your props or waters and whatnot to the side. And once you lie down, it's that same question. How am I feeling right now? Without projecting or forecasting, yourself through your entire practice. I've definitely observed over the years of teaching that not only within myself, but within other people, that the days when you make it to your mat and you're a little sleepy, you're not as charged, you're not as externally motivated, those tend to be some of the greatest practices because there's an openness into receiving the breath versus trying to force the practice with the mind. And so as long as we get here to this point, Lying on your back in your opening Shavasana. You all have the stamina and the soft focus and to engage with your mind and to link with your breath, and then ultimately and string that together and to become an experience. We don't know yet what it's going to be, but we know it's going to start right here. And certainly we're not going to feel the same at the end as we do at the beginning. And take a few beats and observe the breath in your body, the rise and the fall of your belly. And 2 more rounds. Fill, feel, and the belly expand. And with patience, and release the air from the body and let the belly come back down. And 1 more nice, slow, sweeping breath in through your belly and fill your lungs. And then exhale, release all the air. And let's take the arms over your head. Give yourself a morning stretch. And point your toes. And feel it grounding under your shoulders. Reach out through your fingertips. Scoop your belly in below the belly button. And ground the low back. Bring your knees in, hands to your shins. Soft squeeze. And gentle rock side to side. Back of your hips across your sacrum. And let's warm up with a little core this morning. Take your left leg over your right leg like you're doing eagle pose on your back. And cactus your arms, and so you're an open eagle. Okay, your wings are spread, forearms down, head heavy. And the range of motion will vary for everybody. Keep your legs crossed, and then inhale, extend your right leg straight out as far as you can. Keep that left leg crossed, and then exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. Do it again. Inhale to extend that right leg long. And then exhale, draw your knees back in towards your chest. Hips stay heavy, inhale out long. And then exhale, knees towards your chest. Okay, unwrap your legs, bring your feet down flat to the mat. Arms by your sides. Lift your bum, hands pressed down, halfway up to bridge. And so not your deepest bridge, just feel the traction in your low back. Weight across your upper back and your shoulders. And feel the feet, 1 deeper breath, stretch your belly out. And as you exhale, lower your bum, but tuck your thumbs under your bum. And so you're sitting on the back of your hands, elbows turned out slightly, low back heavy, kick both legs up to the ceiling. And support, point your toes up to the sky. Press down into your hands. On your exhale, pulse, hips off your hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your legs, bring your feet down. Slide your hands out from underneath your bum. Reset your low back. And take a breath in. And let the breath out. Cross your right leg over your left leg, so you've got eagle legs on your back. Hover your feet, cactus your arms, and come back into that open winged eagle. And forearms down, low back flat. Inhale, we stretch the left leg long. And exhale, bring your knees back into your chest. Inhale, take the left leg straight. Exhale, draw your knees back into your chest. 1 more. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, draw your knees in. Uncross your right leg, bring your feet down to the ground. And take your arms down by your sides. Straight arms, palms flat, and then lift your pelvis, hips up. Halfway to bridge. And think one line from your knees into your hips, into your armpits, weight across your back. And fill your belly with your inhale. On the exhale, slowly start to lower your bum and tuck your thumbs underneath. And sit on the back of your hands. Low back to ground, kick both legs straight up. Point your toes to the sky, and we go little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in, slide your hands out. Hands back to the shins, square. And fill your belly, feel it press into your thighs. And on your next exhale, release the shins, feet down, roll over to either side, and come into a child's pose, please. And separate your knees so they're mat width distance apart. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Elizabeth. And take your bum back to your heels, stretch your arms out. And slowly bring your forehead, place your forehead versus dropping your forehead into the mat. And keep the arms a little bit more active today so the elbows are off the mat, fingertips spread. And so it feels like you're already in your down dog arms before you make it to downward facing dog. And seal your lips, draw into the deeper breath through your nose. And ground with your belly, navel in, rise up to all fours, tabletop. And reset the hands, shoulder width. Bring your knees in so they're hip width distance apart. And the belly fall out, tailbone lifts. Inhale, gaze forward. Shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine, tailbone down. Pull your belly in and up. Inhale to extend, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine. Inhale to extend, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the chin, pull the navel in, feel the squeeze, and release to a flat back. Step your right foot back, tuck your toes, and step your left foot back, you're in a plank pose. And reset your hands if you need, shoulders above or just behind your wrists. And charge with your legs. So check this out. If you lift your tailbone up in your plank, your belly goes out, your low back is going to feel it. And tilt the pelvis so you draw your tailbone down. A neutral pelvis as you extend from your inner thighs to your heels. Now you'll feel your belly firm. And then your upper back makes a lot more sense in plank. And together, breathe in through the nose. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Little bend to your knees. And keep your pelvis neutral in relationship to your torso, your upper body. When you feel your pelvis tilt out of neutral, and then your low back is rounded, you might feel that weight. And so you want to press up out of the weight of the low back as you treat the tightness of the back body. So shoulders all the way down and through the back into your legs. Low belly scoops in, tailbone stays up, then you can work the heels. Nice and easy, tiptoe, walk your feet all the way up to your hands. And top of the mat, you can bend your knees any amount. And let your chin rest into your chest. And so I mentioned this, but anytime you get a grip or a bind, if you lower the chin, draw your belly in, it's going to support you. Take the hands behind your low back. Keep your chin down as you get the hands together. You draw your belly in as you roll the shoulders back and then reach your knuckles up. Not the deepest you've ever been, and just go for knuckles straight up and versus over the head. Feel the even weight in 4 points of each foot so your inner thighs are working and your belly is drawn. 3 breaths here. Keep the legs strong. Bring your hands back down to your bum. Release your grip, hands down onto the mat. Place the hands on the shin. Inhale, lift halfway from the inner thighs. Extend to your heart. Exhale, dive, forward fold, head heavy. Inhale, rise, press the mat away, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, loosening your shoulders, tailbone down. Feet ground, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway from the inner thighs, open the chest. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into a high plank. Feel the toes curled into the mat, so the balls of the feet ground. Tailbone plugs in, low belly strong. Feel your hands, take an inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly, elbows around your ribs. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale, soften the chest back down. Keep your legs strong. Tops of your feet root. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower the chest back down. More in the legs. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Now stay here. Tops of your feet root. Hover your hands 1 inch off the mat. Elbows by your sides. You're still coiling into that cobra back. Shoulders away from your ears for 3. Down belly in, press up, all fours. Tabletop, hands and knees. Spread the fingers, step back into your high plank, tuck your toes. Left toes stay tucked. Hover your right foot 3 inches off the mat. Keep the chin up, lifting through your heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick straight back, 3 limb plank. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. 1 more, kick back, 3 limb plank. Right knee to your right elbow. Step back into your high push-up. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Slight turn, middle fingers out. Space at the base of the neck. Right heel stays down. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Open your left hip, curl your heel into your bum. Maintain the breath, even weight into your hands. And you're drawn through your spine from your right leg. You can lift that left knee a little bit higher. Elbows in, square your hips, kick your left leg straight, point the toes. You did that earlier in your core warm-up. Step, left foot all the way in between your hands. Right leg strong, inhale, rise, reach your arms up, crescent warrior. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot your back heel down. And so stay up in your warrior 2. Don't worry about lunging as deep as you can. Feel your back foot, lessen the grip in your front toes. Flip your left palm, inhale to exalt your warrior 2. We're just waking up. Exhale, warrior 2, shoulders stack. Again, inhale, reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, bring it back, shoulders stack. 1 more, inhale to reverse. Now stay here, right hand on your right leg. Kickstands your heart and breathe into your left side body and keep rolling your hips down as your knees spread apart. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Pivot on your back toes, step back into your plank pose. And together, breathe in. Exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. And bring your feet together in your down dog. Walk your hands back 6 inches. So you can lift your hips higher and the heels press down deeper. Left hand stays where it is. Reach your right hand back for the outside of your left shin. And squeeze the upper inner thighs. Pay attention to your left shoulder. And when you're strong in the upper back, you can let the head come down. Gaze back underneath your left armpit. Little twist. Good work. Bring your gaze and right hand forward. And crawl back out into a high plank. Right toes stay down. Lift through your heart. So the forehead is above the heart. Hover your left toes. And you're strengthening the psoas. Right inner thigh to your low back. And 3 limb. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick straight back. 3 limb. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. 3 limb. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. And step back into your high plank with breath. Exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, left foot to the mat line. Inhale your right leg up. Open your right hip, curl your heel into your bum. It's easy to get all the weight over into the left hand. Bring it back to the right hand. And draw your left ribs back, right ribs down. Keep lifting out of your shoulders, and your right knee goes up a little higher. And deepening your breath, slowly exhale, square your pelvis, kick your right leg straight, point your toes. Use your low belly, step right foot in between your hands. Awesome place to rise. Arms over your head, crescent. Warrior 2, back heel down. Keep the chest proud, not your deepest warrior 2. And focus on the expansion of your breath. Flip your right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, come back, shoulder stack on top. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, bring it back, shoulder stack on top. One more, inhale to reverse. Now stay here, left hand to your left thigh, above or below the knee. And right arm reaching up, breathe into your side body. And tailbone down, spread the knees. You're warming it up, take an inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Pivot, step back into your high plank. Hey, this time, if you're ready, take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms to flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, roll the shoulders back, arms straight. Exhale, lift your hips and feel some of that space. Great job. And downward facing dog. One more breath, deepen the slow down the exhale. And left foot stays down, inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend, back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, extend, back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, stay here. Slide your gaze between your thumbs. You should feel your upper back really wide. Twist the elbows in. Tap your right knee to the mat. Exhale, draw it up to your chest. 2 more. Tap the knee to the mat. Exhale, bring it up to your chest. 1 more. Tap the knee down. And draw it up. Stay there. Hips high. Step right foot all the way through. Kick through your back heel and reach your right arm up. Twist with your lunge. And left leg is straight and strong from the thigh, extending through the knee. And top arm, as long as you're rotating the shoulder away from the ear, and draw the pinky finger higher to the sky. Follow your breath. On your exhale, gaze and right hand comes down. And straighten your front leg any amount. Walk the hands back. Kickstand your heart. Pull it through. Shoulders away from your ears, taking the curve out of your back. So it's early. It's okay if your right knee is a little bent. Back heel lifts higher. That can help lift you out of your low spine. Use the hands. Draw in with your belly. Look down. And bring your left knee behind your right knee. Little curtsy squat. Kick your left leg out to the right. Tuck your toes into the mat. And look down towards the ground. Both hands on the mat. And then you're turning, wrapping, and feeling breath into your outer right hip. This is there. And the arms are there to kickstand the heart, and so we're not dumping the weight into your lower spine. And feel the weight into your right heel. Slide your gaze forward. That's going to help. Use your arms. Swing your left leg back behind you. And straighten your right leg. Bring your left knee into your chest and step your feet together. Bend your legs. Inhale, arms up. Sit Utkatasana. And tailbone down. Shift your hips back. And bring your hands into your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, right elbow outside your left thigh. Okay, so that outer right hip you just opened up, this is now more likely and to stay square through your pelvis. Thumbs to your heart center and center lifting into your thumbs. Inner thighs connected to your upper back. Let's go. Inhale, rise, stretch all the way up. Reach. Exhale, swan dive and fold, chest to your knees. Inhale, lift halfway, shoulders back. Plant the hand, step back into your high plank for 3 yogi push-ups or hold your plank. Exhale, if you're coming, lower halfway down, press back up. Exhale, lower halfway down, press back up. Exhale, lower halfway down, press back up, lift your hips, downward facing dog. 1 breath, tailbone high. Right foot stays, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Stay here. Back is wide. Elbows twisting in. And soften your left knee to the mat. Tap. Exhale, draw it back up. 2 more. Knee to tap. Exhale, lift it up. Use your right leg. Tap the left knee. And draw it up. Stay here. Gaze and step. Left foot all the way through. And kick through that right leg straight. Right palm down. Twisted lunge. Reach your left arm up. The ascending line. And from the base of the spine to your heart center. When you wake up your legs, you're going to put a lot less weight into your low back in your practice. So breathe now. Follow the breath. Gaze and left hand down. And feel the chin, belly in, straighten your front leg. And then the hands crawl back, kickstand your heart. As you lift the weight out of your low spine, pull your heart through, shoulders away from your ears. And as long as you meet the moment, that is all that matters. And watch that focus funnel into your breath and the observational awareness and the sensations through your body. You bring your hands forward, look down. Right knee behind your left knee, little squat. And kick your right leg out to the left. Tuck your toes into the floor. And use your arms, kickstand your heart. And as you let the weight come into your left heel, you might feel that wrap around your outer hip. And so it's kind of like the same direction as a pigeon stretch, your piriformis muscle. And this might be getting a little bit more into your glutes as well. And weight into that left heel, belly in. And then slowly swing your right leg back behind you. And use your arms, kickstand your heart, and bring your right knee to your chest. Step your feet together, bend your legs evenly, sit back, Utkatasana, arms up. Even if you're just feeling that outer left hip, it's going to help. Hands to your heart. Exhale, left elbow outside your right thigh. Most of the time we pay attention is to what we can see. If we start paying attention more to what we feel, we may get along with ourselves a little bit better. Inner thighs, upper back. Thumbs to your heart, heart to your thumbs. Connect to the breath. Let's go. Inhale, rise. Everything comes up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Keep the navel drawn in. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen. Plant the hand, step back into your high plank. You can stay or flow. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, come back, downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths in your dog. Big toes together, hands down. Lift the heels up, bend your knees. Exhale, take 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up. Inner thighs, reach the arms tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Release your arms by your side. Samasthiti. Feel the balance, stand. Weight in the balls of the feet, weight into your heels. And tailbone down, take the grip out of your glutes, and then draw that subtle awareness into the lift of your heart center. With your inhale, arms up, bend your legs, sit back and down into a chair. Keep your belly in. As you exhale, touch your fingertips down to the mat. Keep your spine long. Inhale, reach your arms back up. And now exhale, swing your arms back by your sides, pull your heart forward. Inhale, we rise, arms up, straight legs, reach. Belly in, cactus your arms, open your chest, lift your chin. Beauty. Inhale, arms up, look forward. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, shoulders back. Exhale, hands down, step back into a down dog. Inhale, kick your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down. Feel your tailbone tuck. Inhale, right arm comes up, warrior 2, shoulders stack. Now as your right arm reaches back, and press into the outer edge of your right heel, turn your gaze forward, and we can lunge a little deeper with the exhale. Maintain your base, your foundation. Such a good key to life. Hands behind your head. And it's your character, it's your ethics. Left elbow up, right elbow back, stretch the side body. And keep lifting out of your tail, bring your arms back to warrior 2 on the exhale. Stay with your lunge. Left forearm down, follow the line of your left shin. Press through your back heel. You can see left knee over your heel, right arm goes up. Rotate your rib cage. It's a twist. Left ribs through. Hey, if my right shoulder was up, the ribs roll back, drops the shoulder down. Now you can look up, gaze to your right thumb. Kick through your back heel. Stay with your breath. 3 rounds here. With your inhale, rise back, warrior 2. Straighten that left leg, turn your toes in, face the sideline of your mat. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Head into your hands, elbows wide. And lead with your chest. As you hinge, you can put a micro bend to your knees. Once you get into your thighs, no weight in your low back. Keep your elbows wide. And gaze straight down to the ground. Low belly in, take your arms out into a T. Peace fingers, hook your big toes. And drop the chest, turn your elbows up. And flex your biceps. And draw your chest out. And then down. If you get the top of your head to the mat, not dumping weight into the neck, but you confirm the crown of the head, use that, activate your legs, and then lengthen to the base of your spine. Keep a hold of your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bring your hands back to the mat under your shoulders. Flat back. Feel the space in your back body. Walk your hands to your right foot. So you're turning to face the back of your mat. Lift your back heel. Soften your left knee down onto the ground. Left hand flat just out in front of your shoulder. Reach your as your right arm reaches up, now start to reach it back. Curl your left heel in. Reach back, grab for the outside of your left foot, ankle or shin. And hips come down as your heart slides up, shoulders away from your ears. And you now elevate through your breath. Breathe into your left thigh. And through your hip crease, give it all you got here. And belly in, take your gaze down. Keep the belly in as you release that left foot so you don't boomerang effect. Right hand back to the mat, tuck your back toes, lift the knee. And take an inhale, feel your feet. Exhale, reach your arms back by your sides, power lunge. And power lunge, breath to chest. Beauty. Bring your hands to your heart center, lift your chin, and then step to stand at the back of the mat, big toes together, arms by your sides. Feel the outer right hip release. Take the arms over your head, interlace the fingers, and release the index fingers and draw your thumbs together. So you're going to think of your body like a pencil. Your fingertips are the tip of the pencil. And draw all the weight into your left foot, hover your right foot, and start to swing your right leg back. And connect thighs, belly, and back as you hinge. Warrior 3. If this is too much, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, rise, upper back strength. Feet together, bring your hands to your heart center, tailbone down. Awesome. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Loosen the shoulders, exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant the hands, step back into your down dog, hips high. And hands press, little bend to your knees if you want to take care of your low back a little bit more. And keep wrapping it into your legs. Lessen the grip in your jaw. And 3 more breaths in your downward facing dog. And it's really nice when you practice from a place of prana and you extract the momentum even of the flow. And so you really exist in the breath cycle. Left foot down, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, big step, right foot all the way through. Pivot your left heel down flat. Tailbone down, left arm reaches up and rise into warrior 2. And set your back heel, strengthen your back arm as we turn the gaze over the right wrist. Now you can deepen your lunge. And so you'd say keeping the heart up is all about training the upper back. And then you take all the weight out of your low spine, hands behind your head. Okay, reverse, right elbow up, left elbow down. Stay with your back heel. Bring your arms back, arms wide into a T. Right forearm comes down inside your right shin, line to line. Left arm goes up. Okay, now it's in the back heel, but it's rotating your right glute and behind your knee and to lift you out of that hip crease and the twist. Right ribs forward, left ribs back. Then the gaze can flow up. Your right leg, you're contracting the psoas. The back leg, you're opening. Feel the feet with your inhale, rise all the way up, shoulders stack. Straighten your right leg, pivot, turn your toes in. Facing the sideline, hands behind the head. Head into your hands. Okay, what keeps the heart up? Strengthen the back, shoulder blades squeeze, elbows wide, hinge, come halfway down. And bend the knees if you need to. Work that neutralization of the pelvis in relation to your torso, and you'll feel better in your breath. Okay, not easy. Really strong through the upper back. Take your arms out into the T. It's okay if you're shaking. Peace fingers, hook your big toes, and turn your elbows up, flex your biceps. And draw your inner thighs back. And low belly in, then we take the chest out and then down. And play with it. If you get your head to the ground, we're not dumping the weight. Use that and to breathe into the line at the base of your spine. Hands under your shoulders. And straight arms, flat back. Feel some of that air. Walk your hands over to your left foot. Keep the chest up. Pivot on your back toes. Lower the knee down. And so we never drop the chest. Right hand flat, left arm up, twist. Reach your left hand back. Curl your right heel in. Grab for the outside of your foot, ankle, or shin. As your hips come down, slide your heart through. Well, there's some good love to give to your right thigh for most of us. And feel it in your quad. Breathe through your hip extension. Slowly bring your gaze and left hand back around, belly in. And tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. And you feel your feet, take an inhale, stay low, arms by your sides. Power lunge mode, spread your fingers. And you really strengthening your upper back, less grip in your outer hips. Hands to your heart center, lift your chin. And then step and stand, top of the mat, feet together. And humble your chin, feel your center, tailbone down. And with your inhale, circle the arms, reach up, interlace the fingers. And steeple grip, release the index. Arms straight, biceps around your ears. And draw the weight over into your right foot, hover your left heel. One line as you swing the left leg back. Hinge. One line, heel through the crown, warrior three. If not, hands to your heart, toppling tree. Upper back strength, lift your heart. Feet together, bring your hands to your heart center. Great flow, energy all the way through your body. Gaze forward. Arms by your sides. We rise. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank. Engage your legs, feel your glutes. Take a breath in. Slowly begin to bend your arms for 10, 9, 8. Keep the head up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Chest down, hands stay. Untuck your toes. And tuck your chin. Bring your forehead down onto your mat. Shoulders away from your ears. Keep your forehead down. And then hover your feet 2 to 3 inches off the ground. And little tiny flutter kicks with your feet. And keep your forehead down. And breathe. Flutter kick. Keep the forehead down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, forearm plank. Bring your elbows under your shoulders. Feel that in your low back. Interlace your fingers. Look down. And tuck your toes. Draw with your belly. Lift your hips. Heels, hips, and armpits in one line. And plug the tailbone in. And stay extended through the crown of your head so you're long and belly strong. Feel your ribs. You got it. 3 more breaths. On this exhale, lower to your knees, softly back to your hips. Untuck your toes, right hand underneath your right. And bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Separate your feet a little bit wider and then start to press the mat away, elbows in. Tops of the feet, lift your hips, humble your chin. The arms straight, draw your belly in, press through the tops of the feet, lift your bum, downward facing dog. It might feel nice to take one breath into a little sigh. Exhale out of your mouth. Seal your lips. At the end of your next exhale, come down onto your knees, crawl forward to the top of the mat. Sit onto your heels. If you'd like a little sip of water, you are welcome to take a little sip. And once you're done with your water, separate your knees so they're mat width distance apart. Big toes together, heels apart. Rest your pelvis in between your heels. And you can stay hands on your thighs. Strengthen the upper back to keep your heart up. And you're welcome to recline, hands behind your feet. Same way, plug your tailbone in. So I'm pushing the tailbone towards the knees. And flatten the belly. Take the curve out of the spine, the extension out of the spine best you can. Ribs in, shins down, feel the quads. We ought to have known we were going to get into the balancing of the quads, elbows, shoulders, and your head can come all the way down. Three more breaths, please. And use your elbows by your sides. Grab for your ankles or shins. And draw with your belly. Lift through your heart. Use the upper back. And draw the belly in as you rise all the way back up to your hands. Close the knees in so they're hip width distance apart. Pause here. Hands on the mat. Chin to your chest. Let your low back rest. And feel the energy of the breath in your body, a clarity, a softness to your mind as you bring your gaze forward. Then you lean off onto your left hip, bring your legs around in front of you. Bend your legs, tuck your fingers behind your knees. Set up so that you're balanced on your sacrum. So just above your tailbone, and say rock back about 30 degrees, turn your elbows in. And then find the lightness and to lift your heels up. And take the right ankle, cross it over your left ankle. So if you just kind of squeeze those ankles together, it's going to draw you to your inner thighs. And then straighten your legs, float your arms by your sides. And squeeze the ankles and then lower all the way down to a hover. So your low back is on the ground. Shoulders and heels hover. Take the hands behind the head. Okay, inhale here. Exhale, knees in, touch the elbows. Inhale, just the legs out. Exhale, knees in, touch the elbows. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, knees to elbows. Let's go. Out, in, out, in. 5 more. The shoulders are not moving. Squeeze. 4. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. Last 2 means you got to do 2. Squeeze. Last one, got to do it. Knees to elbows. Kick. Bring your legs down to the ground. Bring your shoulders down. Reach your arms over your head. Reach out to your arms. Keep your ankle crossed and slide your heels over to the left. Left hand to your right wrist, and then pull your wrist over your head. Breathe down your right side body. Slow down your exhale, relax your jaw. Bring your shoulders back to square, so that sets up your half happy baby. Keep your left heel where it is, and bring your right knee towards your right shoulder. Reach your right hand up, grab the arm on the inside of the knee. Roll the shoulders down, head heavy, left hand to your left thigh, and it might feel a little deeper and then you're used to in your half happy baby. And shoulders and head on the ground, left leg straight. Bend your right leg, bring your heel down. Soften the grip, release your right leg out onto your mat. And cross your left ankle over your right ankle. Now from the ground, feel the back of your hips, hover your shoulders, hover your head. And take the hands behind your head. And hover your heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees to elbows, squeeze. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, knees to elbows, squeeze. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. Keep it going. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale out. Feel it. Exhale, squeeze. We got 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Knees to elbows, squeeze. Kick the legs out. Good job. Take the legs down. Reach your arms over your head, head to the ground. Take your heels, lift and move them over to the right. Right hand to your left wrist. Pull the wrist over your head. And rest the head back down. Feel that sweet release to your left side body. And slow down the exhale. You'll slow down the inhale. Relax the jaw. You'll soften the mind. Feel good. Bring your shoulders back. And release your wrist. And bring your left knee towards your left shoulder. And reach through the inner thigh. Grab for the outside edge of your foot. Half happy baby. Right hand down onto your right thigh. And notice you might be a little bit deeper in your half-happy baby. Hips down, shoulders and head on the ground. Right leg a little more straight. And start to bend your left leg, bring your heel down. And release your left foot, slowly let the leg go out straight. And place your palms on the front of your hips, so right on the front of your hip bones. And close your eyes and see if you can feel a little heartbeat into your hands. And notice how the belly presses into your thumbs. Slow down your breathing, slow down your belly. That's some good space right there. Bring the soles of your feet to meet. Let your knees fall apart, please. You're welcome to place your hands on your inner thighs. Near the heels of the hands to the upper thighs, and then you knead in, and the heels of the hands to the upper thighs. You say hold that for 30 seconds. If you're still holding hands on thighs, gently take the hands off the thighs, bring them down by your sides. And take a breath to release the breath. We wake up in the morning, we lift our head off the pillow, we begin again. This idea that we go to bed at night, we put our head down onto the pillow, we draw a conclusion of that day. But our lives are a continuum. A constant state of energetic flow. And that not only includes creation and doing, but also observation and being. So what we're exploring is the balance of that. The true heart-opening balance, intuitive process, and for each of us, and to tune in and to connect to what balance is. Keep the body heavy and go ahead and release the legs straight. Relax on the outer heels, inner edges of the feet rolling and facing up to the sky. Feel that in your hips. Melt that tension through your bum. And feel the release all the way back to your heart. Please honor this space, this deeper understanding of balance. You may feel well and rested to remain where you are. And so I invite you to stay. You may find that you're more in touch with the flow in this way versus many times what we perceive it to be, which is that in constant movement. And so don't be afraid to be still, everyone. Soak it up, enjoy the calm, and then watch the clarity come. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you all this evening for detox. Peace and love, everyone. Namaste.